He is about as close to the window as he can be, and he is probably really getting into the idea of watching them without being seen himself, not knowing that he himself is on camera. They can see him the entire time, and this is the exact moment that the boyfriend goes out and confronts the man, who quickly stands up and shows no aggression as he walks away. It turns out to actually be their neighbor next door. He came over and apologized the next day, but something tells me that this is a compulsion that he cannot help, and soon enough he will be back at it again, if not with them, then with someone else. Number 9. This street cam records a beverage truck spinning out of control around the corner and launching liter bottles of soda everywhere. A student, judging from his backpack, has to sprint the other direction and barely avoids a carbonated tidal wave. There's also a surge of heavy red crates traveling at a high rate of speed. At the end, it kind of looks like these could have been steel cans, but I'm not sure. If so, each one of them would have hit with the force of a baseball bat, and I can't believe it, but he managed to avoid every single one. Number 8. This is apparently police dash cam footage from Arizona. The officer is clearly on highway patrol at night. After a short while, he takes a turn down a dirt road. This is where he spots a woman standing alone in the road with some small embers near her feet. Though it originally appears she is standing with her back turned to the police officer. Soon after, she lifts up her arms, and there appears to be 2 glowing eyes facing the officer. The footage ends shortly after with no further explanation. I searched but couldn't find any footage of the incident after this part, so we may never know what happened next to this officer or this woman with glowing eyes. Number 7. Something has crawled up this poor woman's leg and refuses to come out. Her friend almost has it by the tail, but then at the last second it does the unthinkable and burrows even deeper. The scared animal probably would have gone up way higher if she didn't stand up in time and let gravity force it back down. She is either trying not to scream or lose her lunch as her friend tries again, this time wrapping its tail around his index finger. He manages to extract a giant rat and quickly puts it back in its container. The rat looks used to being handled, and this is probably the only thing that kept it from trying to bite and scratch its way out. Number 6. Zayneo barely manages to turn his live stream on and say hello before something unexplainably paranormal happens behind him. The window somehow goes from being tightly shut to wide open in less than 10 seconds without a sound. If I'm not mistaken, this type of window doesn't even open from the outside, meaning that somebody had to be standing in the room to even push it open. Zayneo quickly searches his house in less than a minute and finds no one else is home, but when he crosses into the living room, the batteries in his smoke alarm go off for no reason at all. I know this part is real because this is the first time you hear the smoke alarm beep in the entire video.
Damn.
I mean, yeah, that right.
Okay.
That's not cool about
The smoke alarm going off, combined with the window opening by itself, is enough to convince me that this is probably paranormal. Number 5. Caitlin McIntyre is making a video of her grandpa that she wants to remember for the rest of her life, which actually might be shorter than she thinks. It may seem like nothing bad could ever happen to them on such a perfectly sunny day, but to their immediate right is a sharp drop straight off a cliff. They hit a point where the curved road grows very narrow, just as the sun beats down on their car at the worst possible angle, turning the entire windshield into nothing but a blinding white glare. Grandpa does his best to stay on the road, but the sun is so intense that not even his oversized sunglasses can get the glare out of his eyes. They find some brief cover under the trees, and they can see that the road is too narrow to safely turn around. You can tell he doesn't want to keep going, but it's too late now and there is no other choice. He has to go back into the blinding sunlight and keep pushing forward just a little bit more until he can make this turn.
Maybe there's something about that.
He only has a short distance to go before he can turn around, but he almost manages to drive completely off the cliff.
money to buy a sandwich.
How
We got $5.
Just to give you a better idea of how close they were to falling off, this is a brief glimpse of the side of the cliff. You can see from the slope to the right, it had to majorly correct the steering wheel to avoid tumbling below. Eventually, Caitlin gets out of the car and guides her grandfather to safety.
Sam, where's his dad? We don't want no ice cream. It's too small.
It's a small miracle they made it out of there alive. Number 4. Two friends are fishing when they hear somebody else firing for Hun not too far away. The two don't think much of it, and let the man continue his hobby while they continue theirs. They keep casting into the water and everything is going fine for about a minute, and then the two sports collide.
Holy! Stop! Hey! Hey! It hit my boat!
Look again and you can tell that he doesn't pick his foot up for dramatic effect. It was really that close. When you slow down the video, frame by frame, you can briefly see the round as it bounces off the deck right by his foot. If they had been drifting downriver, even just a little faster, it would have been a direct hit and a trip to the hospital for certain. Number 3. This 8-second video shows somebody hanging on outside of the subway in Chicago. Two things about this video. One, I think I can see the blue straps of a backpack, which would make this stunt even harder somehow. 2, you can see him give a thumbs up at the 3-second mark. He seems quite comfortable with riding outside, and I wonder how many times he has done this before, though obviously it's never a good idea.
So weird. Let's watch the people that actually make scary videos. Watch my video. Stop watching it.
5 scary ghost videos that will leave you shook. Lights out. YouTube user Chris Boylan says that his friend Bella and her college roommates lived in a California apartment with a somewhat dark
What
past.
happened?
Previous tenant had lost their life in the residence. One night, the girls experienced bizarre power fluctuations in the apartment. Lights in different rooms begin to flicker on and off, seemingly at random and without reason.
Neither is our bathroom light. Turn on the bathroom light. I'm video recording at it. But dude, this is...
Gonna saw someone, bro.
This is so...
Did you see it? Watch just before the bathroom light begins to randomly flicker.
Gosh, look at this light. You see from the bed?
It looks as if
What is
some
this?
bizarre shadowy thing flies into the open bathroom
Yup.
door just before the lights begin to flicker violently. So is this not a coincidence in a group of college girls who are simply overacting?
Cause look,
Is it something
the light's going on
more
his own. I'm not
sinister?
even touching it.
Let me know what you think. 9886 Revisited. Now, a couple of months back, I featured a YouTube channel called Security 9886, which followed the paranormal adventures of a security guard who worked in a supposedly haunted cemetery. After being featured, the channel grew to over 65,000 subscribers in only a few weeks. And then, it just suddenly vanished, leaving everyone to wonder, what happened? Well, it turns out that if you work and film in a cemetery, some people just do not like the names of their deceased loved ones appearing in YouTube videos.
I just got a message from the owner. All of the videos from the cemetery are being taken down. They're no longer, we're not going to have any more of those videos. I'm not ever going to post them again. This woman, this girl that called that made all this trouble down there, he just don't want any more phone calls like that. And that's all it really boils down to. But let's just have respect for this guy. Let's have respect for this girl. Let's let bygones be bygones. Let's let it be. So that's why the videos are taken down.
So, with some pressure from management, Security 9886 had to delete his entire channel. But there were still a few remaining videos that I wanted to cover, so I will be blurring all the names in these videos to respect the family's privacy.
What is going on? I'm basically just securing all this stuff right now. Just making sure there's nobody in here. Anybody in here? Hello? Yeah, but listen, you gotta get out of here. You're gonna have to come talk to me, okay? Where you at? I can't see you. You're correct, so you need to come out, okay? You guys hear this? This is broad daylight. I don't know where this kid is. Where are you?
Now, it's interesting to note that most of Security 9886 content was streamed live. In this clip, he's simply patrolling the cemetery grounds, but he keeps hearing mysterious footsteps.
Somebody has definitely been walking behind me. I'm not sure. I just saw some tourists from Ohio. Told them that the place closes at 10. I'm about to head back over there, but I don't know.
Without noticing, he catches what appears to be a small boy stepping out of sight into the darkness.
So what is going on, you guys? There is a red truck out here. And the chapel lights just came on.
He's breathing so hard. And now it's off.
Hello? Hey, look, if you're just out here with me, you're fixing to end up in jail, you understand? So where are you? Nope, I'm getting the out of here. Get down to this, man. Nope. Hell to the no. Somebody's out here with me, or there's some scary that I ain't doing this garbage no more.
Now, there are two things that are very interesting about this clip. First, as Security 9886 enters the chapel, a child's voice seems to say, "Cameras are not allowed in here."
Hello?
Now, this certainly makes it seem that whoever or whatever this is truly mocking him. But even stranger, as Security 9886 hurries away from the chapel, the echoey, sing-song voice of the child seems to follow him.
Nope, I'm getting the out of here. Get down to this, man. Nope.
It sounds almost as if the voice is no longer inside the chapel, but is now right beside him. By the way, I do want to take credit for that observation, but it was actually made by Loie Lane in her breakdown of the Security 9886 videos.
Runs out, but you can clearly hear it's almost like the voice is right beside him, continuing to sing into the phone's microphone. You know, he's filming on his phone.
So, all credit to her. In the end, the question remains, are the Security 9886 videos real? Or just an elaborate hoax?
It's a host.
As always, I leave that for you to decide. Just to note, Security 9886 does have an all-new channel, so if you want to check it out, it's Paranormal Security 9886. Behind your back. On the YouTube channel Alex's Paranormal TV, Alex is investigating the site of a former restaurant in the isolated English countryside. Local legend has it that the location was the site of such extreme paranormal activity that instead of the building being rented or sold to new owners, it was simply closed and abandoned. On a previous investigation, the guys actually had a wine bottle thrown at them by someone or something in the building.
What the
I'm gonna put this like.
They go back to the location 1 year later, and things get even stranger.
If you want help, comment over and communicate with me.
You hear that?
What's up? You got
Don't know what that was.
Hello, someone here with us.
Some dark, shadowy figure seems to walk through a room right behind them. Neither Alex or his cameraman noticed the figure at the time. They only saw it when they watched the footage back later. Now, what makes this footage truly strange is that this abandoned restaurant is basically in the middle of nowhere in the English countryside.
Scared.
It's not likely that there would either be a homeless person or a visitor skulking around the premises. And Alex says that he carefully searched the location before and after the investigation and found no one there. So just what is this shadow? You decide.
Yeah.
Emax.
Looks so big.
Veteran Japanese ghost hunter Emax is exploring a supposedly haunted abandoned house in a remote location in Japan. The video is being live streamed, so some of the footage can get a bit choppy.
It's a purple one?
Nevertheless, what Emax finds is downright chilling.
何手じゃない今。ねえ、ちょっと待って、手打つなかった今。ねえ。今手だよね、ここだよね。ここだよね。
Baby, hey, I am just going to hide, cause I am freaking scared right now. Please help me.
What looks like a hand reaches out from around the corner of the building. But when Emax checks, nothing there. However, Emax is now terrified, simply too frightened to even enter the house. Eventually, he gathers his courage and ventures inside.
Christy, let's watch this.
ちょっとやばい。
This is a little bit, it's dangerous here.
ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。なんかいる。なんか聞こえる。うわ、ちょっと待って。なんか聞こえるんだけど。何？嘘。うわ、聞こえた。うわ、聞こえちゃった。どうしよう。うわ。
Emax is overcome with fear and makes a hasty exit from the house. He turns back toward the cursed home for one final look. And he immediately regrets it.
ねえ。
What's in my friend?
いや、マジでやばい。なんかいる。絶対いる。何
And with that, Emax has had enough. He decides to end his paranormal investigation and makes his exit. For more of Emax's paranormal explorations, check out his channel at Ghost Hunter Emax. Thanks for watching. If you see a great spooky video on YouTube that you think would be perfect for the top 5, please let me know at nukestop5@gmail.com. And follow me on Twitter for extra videos and channel updates.
I'm scared. And I'm going to be dreaming about this all night.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera by ghost hunters. Just over your shoulder. The supernatural investigative team Gypsy Paranormal travels to a remote haunted farmhouse on the island of Anglesey in northern Wales. Unfortunately, the weather isn't cooperating that night, and the team begins to experience some serious recording problems.
Jake, Kev, Mark. Kev, Mark, and Jamie. Tonight as we that's right. Okay. Join us, Gypsy Paranormal, tonight as we investigate the haunted woods.
Okay. Let's go back and see what.
When they watch the footage back later, they realize that their video was unusable because of the intense wind noise. However, they also discover something in the footage that chills them.
Yes, Mark and Jamie tonight as we investigate the haunted woods somewhere in Anglesey tonight. Says tonight's midnight. That's what we take over here as well.
See it? Some odd shape looms on the stairs behind them, seemingly watching them as they record. And if you think this might just be some odd shape in the construction of the house, then watch as they return to the same spot moments later. Whoever or whatever that shape was, it has vanished. So did the Gypsy Paranormal team catch a shadow figure watching them from the steps of a haunted house? You decide. Down a dark hallway. The YouTube channel Kian and JC isn't exactly a ghost hunting channel. However, they did decide to stay overnight in the most haunted room of the infamous ship, the Queen Mary. Docked in the harbor of Long Beach, California, this 83-year-old ship is said to be one of the most haunted locations in the world. But on this trip, Kian and JC don't seem to find much evidence of a haunting. The guys tell some ghost stories to set the mood. They hear a strange mocking voice in the ship's stairway. And at some point, they become so freaked out they're actually getting jump scared by other guests on the ship.
Isolation is on this. Yeah, nah. Just get the shit out of here.
Finally, they perform a seance, and things get just a little bit too creepy for them.
If there's a presence in this room, please let yourself be known in some way, shape, or form.
Oh God, I'm so scary. Bitch, she bet I can though.
That was an actual set.
Do you want to see the actual window real quick?
Do it outside, bro. Not in here.
What down should give me a purse. Cameras wide and we looking for murder.
Paranormal investigation. All this might not seem like much, but when Kian and JC uploaded the video to YouTube, their fans found something in the footage that was quite a bit more frightening.
Apparently, like this deck is the most haunted. It's the most haunted level.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
As they pass by one of the ship's dark corridors, there appears to be a woman dressed all in white. She's deathly pale and just standing there in the hall, motionless.
What the fuck?
Not while on the ship, nor when editing the video. But what do you think? Follower.
Why are you being so
On the YouTube channel The Haunted Side, Patrick and Sean investigate the Hughes and Porter building in Reno, Nevada. The building's owner claims that paranormal activity inside the space has gotten so intense that construction workers doing renovations have left and refused to return. Soon after the Haunted Side guys arrive, things begin to take a turn toward the bizarre.
We leave the spirit box